sweat it, homie, go get it. If you're trying and it gets you down, don't let it. Take it from me, man, I've been around, don't sweat it. It's all better when you go from there.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Queen Chill Mode coming at you with another NBA playoff preview video, and this time I'll be taking a look at the Eastern Conference Finals as the Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics get set to do battle. This will mark the second year in a row in which the Cavaliers and Celtics will face off against each other to determine who will represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. Going into this even the NBA season, I was definitely hoping that the Cavaliers and the Celtics would end up facing off in the Eastern Conference Finals, and my wish has been granted. These two teams seem to be destined to face each other, especially after making a trade that sent Kyrie Irving to Boston and 3 players in a draft pick to Cleveland. However, much has changed with this matchup since the two teams faced off in the NBA regular season opener. First of all, Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward are out due to injuries. The Cavs made more moves at the trade deadline, but LeBron James, that one constant, remains the same. Let's take a look at a few things the Cavaliers will need to do to advance. When guys like Kevin Love and J.R. Smith are playing well and producing, Cleveland is a tough team to beat. When the Cleveland Cavaliers supporting cast showed up and showed out against the Toronto Raptors, the Cavs were able to make quick work of the Raptors, sweeping them 4-0. However, when they struggled and were inconsistent, the Cavs needed 7 games to advance past the upstart Indiana Pacers. So it's a must that the supporting cast continue to play very well. With J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, and Kevin Love are knocking down shots, especially 3-pointers, these could get ugly for the opponent. The Cavs shooters must continue to knock down shots. Otherwise, LeBron James will have to try and carry this team, and that may not necessarily work against this Celtics team. Kevin Love returned to his double-double self while he averaged 20 points and 11 rebounds against the Raptors, all the while shooting 47% from the field and 35% from three-point range. And of course, Kyle Korver continued to be that steady hand, shooting 58% from the field and 56% from three-point range, all the while averaging 14 points in that series. Those guys will need to continue to remain hot. What has made the Celtics great this postseason is that each night there has been a different 20-point score. Boston's scoring and their offense has been predicated on player movement and ball movement. They haven't settled for ISO basketball or relied upon one player to be their primary scorer. And with that being said, the Cavs will need to try to force maybe 1 or 2 guys to be their scorers, all the while containing the others if they hope to limit the Celtics' high-octane offense. The Celtics have yet to lose a home game, so if Cleveland is hoping to win this series because they don't have the home court advantage, they would at least need to get one of these first 2 games. Another thing that the Cavaliers will need to do is bring effort. They're going to need to bring maximum effort all game, every play. They got to be smart with the basketball, limit their turnovers, beat the Celtics to the loose balls. When the shot goes up, they got to box out and get the boards. Because Boston has thrived on momentum plays this entire playoff season. If the Cavs hope to advance against this Celtics team, they will need to bring maximum effort each game, as resiliency has been one of the Celtics' main reasons for winning and one of the few advantages that they have over the Cavaliers going into this series. Let's take a look at a few things that the Celtics will need to do if they hope to advance. Good luck with this one. Slow LeBron James down. That's the obvious one. The C's will more than likely try multiple defenders against LeBron James, so look for Marcus Morris, possibly Marcus Smart to be the primary defenders against LeBron James, due in part to their physical play. Hopefully that'll somehow bother him and possibly slow him down, but don't count on it. You could very well see Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown take their shot at him due to their length. Semi Ojeleye had a pretty good series against Giannis in the first round, so he may get his shot. And of course, all-world defender Al Horford, who can guard positions 1 through 5, may also get his opportunities. But look for the Celtics to also help out in guarding LeBron James. There's no one man that can stop this guy. The Celtics' young players will need to continue to be on the road that they've been. They've played with confidence, and they have shown themselves to be approved in these playoffs. So they're going to need to continue on that path if they hope to get past Cleveland and LeBron James. One of the main reasons I feel that the Boston Celtics is here at this point is because they've just outworked and out-hustled everybody. They've shown grit. They've been resilient. They've defied the odds all season long, and they've done so even more in the playoffs. They've done so by empowering everybody on the offensive end and being great defensively. They seem to come up with big plays and big moments, key steals, key blocks. I mean, they've just shown intestinal fortitude beyond their years. So if they hope to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're going to need to maintain that effort. Will this be the end of the road for the Celtics, or will they continue to defy the odds? Will LeBron James continue to display his dominance in leading the Cavs to a fourth straight finals appearance? Stay tuned to find out as the Eastern Conference Finals gets underway tomorrow. Well, as always, thanks again for checking out my channel. Good night and God bless.